All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm super excited because as of today, RLS Crew Overhaul 2.1 is officially out. We're super excited to have it back. The 0.33 update changed a lot of things with Career and ended up breaking the mod. We always knew this was coming. We always knew we have a lot of updating to do with every major update BeamNG release. So this is now compatible with 0.33. And we thought this would be a good time to give an overview of the mod. This will include a lot of the changes that we had to make this work in 0.33 and what things we had to sacrifice and leave out. For the most part, it still feels the same as the old RLS Crew overhaul, but we're really excited to show you some of these changes. So with the RLS Crew Overhaul mod, highly recommend you just start a new save. This should still work with your existing save, but I always like to start over, start fresh. You never know what things might unintentionally be carried over. And so, whoop, after starting that new career, you'll go in to purchase your first vehicle. And you'll notice a couple things. In the top right, you have $23,000 to start with, as well as an inventory slot count of 15. So you're able to hold 15 vehicles in this modded career. You also notice the prices are a bit different. We did adjust the prices. They are variable. So if you start over multiple new saves, you'll notice these prices are always changing. Not always is the ETK I series unaffordable. Sometimes it does fall under the 23,000 cap. But let's go ahead and buy this 1989 Corvette for 11,000. It's 11,700 originally, 12,700 after taxes. And after taking it to the garage, we can go into My Vehicles. If we go to sell it, we'll see that the value is actually $14,563. So in this case, we would have made a profit. That's not always the case with dealerships. Sometimes the vehicle price is more than the vehicle value and you'll lose some money. So you gotta be careful of some bad deals, but you can also flip cars pretty well and make some money. So let's go ahead, we'll keep it for now. Let's go ahead and check out the purchased vehicles. We added several's not even the right word, many new dealerships, so it takes a while for the screen to open up. But there's a lot of unique dealerships here. Illegal Imports is a dealership that focuses on selling any vehicle that's less than $1,000 or worth less than $1,000. What this does is it helps if you have a mod that doesn't have the right information or doesn't have the right values to be seemingly compatible with career mode, your modded vehicle should show up here. So sometimes you get a mod that just doesn't have a .info or doesn't have a value for it. This will still show up in the illegal imports. With that, we also have Smash Rollers. They should sell rolling chassis. So you can, if you want to build from the frame up, you can. There's also online dealerships. Let me see if I can find any that are focused on brand. So this is the Gabriel online dealership, and it's the car version. Some brands have so many variants. We had to split up between car and trucks. So a lot of new dealerships to choose from. Again, all variable pricing. Some of these are good deals, some of these are bad deals. The more you play, the more you buy, the more you understand what cars are worth what and where you can make some money. We also adjusted insurance policies. Overall, we just made it a more realistic feel. Everything's kind of based on percentages of the value of the car that is having to do the insurance stuff with. It basically gives it a feel of a variable insurance by vehicle. It's not exactly how it works, but it's a better feel. So let's go ahead and hop in our Corvette, or Covet, however you say it. And if you go ahead and try to do a recovery in tow to garage, you'll notice we still have the drag paddock. That was added a long time ago, and we reintroduced it again. Well, not even reintroduced. We brought it back into the 0.33 update. This is a garage that you can go to at the drag paddock. It's a unique garage in the sense that it's really only set up here for tuning and testing for your drag cars. We'll get into which drag missions and stuff are still working, but it's a third option to use as a garage. Let's head to the commercial garage. Let's talk about deliveries a little bit. So deliveries, they heavily overhauled during the 0.33 career update. The devs did, that is. Um, and we really enjoyed a lot of the changes. First off, the economy seems very different. It seems to scale on level as well as reputation with that individual area. So we didn't want to. We feel we don't have a handle on what they've done to the economy yet to make any changes. So you'll notice the economy is actually exactly the same. Um, we did adjust trailers, so there's a lot of trailer, uh, I guess, pickup locations that were a little messed up in the sense that they were rotated wrong and whatnot, as well as adjusted. There's some issues with trailer deliveries not showing up, or they would show up in the first screen, but then when you went into here to click trailer delivery, they really weren't there. We changed the minimum level of pretty much everything. We reduced it, so trailer deliveries went down. I think you can start at level 1. Yeah, because we're level 1 now, we can do these trailer missions. Same with car deliveries. This area doesn't have any car deliveries, but we lowered those levels a bit. As well as loaner vehicles, we lowered that. So right off the rip, you can go ahead and start doing some tanker upfit stuff. It is a 35% hit, so it's not super profitable. Well, it is profitable, but it's not super rewarding. But if you want to go ahead and get some delivery stuff going without anything, you can do that. We also brought back the multiple trailer and multiple car jockey deliveries. To show you how that works, you can select a trailer job. Now you have to do it one at a time. You can't do multiple, but you can go ahead and accept that job, do the cut screen. There's our trailer way over there in the distance. And let's pretend that trailer had an ability to hook up another trailer. For whatever reason, you want to tow all these trailers on a flatbed or something like that. Go ahead and grab yourself another trailer delivery. You still have your original. Hit continue. And there's your next trailer delivery mission. So now you have multiple in one I guess scenario, if that makes sense. So with that though, when you are delivering these, sometimes the delivery UI won't work. You'll drive up to an area that doesn't have a real delivery spot, but the waypoint's there. Go ahead and hit map and then map again, and that'll kind of refresh that and you'll be able to deliver your load. When in doubt, hit map, and then hopefully your UI starts working better. You do need to select these deliveries one by one. If I wanted to say, oh, I want all of these little boxed, little trailer deliveries at once, this won't work. I'll show you. Only one will spawn. So you have to do them one by one. And the same goes with the car jockey stuff. If you're delivering cars, you have to do them one by one. We did slightly increase the trailer amounts and car amounts of deliveries that are available at these locations, just so there's more. You can choose. You have more options. We did not adjust the parcel deliveries. If you remember the old RLS career overhauls updates, we were messing with the counts of deliveries a lot, and in the end, it just became very taxing on performance. And they've seems to have implemented a lot of the features we really enjoyed. So this one scenario has 16 of these with this one cargo. I really enjoy that because that's a half truckload right there. Speaking of performance, one thing that we did lose as I go into free cam here is all of the world edits we had done in this area. If you remember, we had a mud drag strip here, a rock crawl, a hill climb. We're probably not going to implement that, at least to that scale again. That took a lot of performance hit for a lot of people, and we're trying to keep this pretty open to players that don't have the best of computers. If there are some features here that you really enjoyed, let me know in the comments, because I'd really like to know, what was the most enjoyable, as well as we might bring some of it back, but it'll be a watered down version, so a lot less trees, a lot less foliage. It won't look as full, but it would still be there. The other thing that's missing is all those missions that we added. I think we were at over 70 or 80 missions that were included. Those are all gone. This is running off the vanilla world, whereas the other one was a whole standalone thing. So you will notice a lot smaller file size. But we do want to bring back those missions. We're just not there yet. We just wanted this update to get some of the core features implemented again. But if there are missions you really enjoyed or you would like to see, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your feedback. For this update, we were able to bring back the free roam missions. So let's hop in the Covet here. And if we head to the track, I'll show you where the starting points are. So if you come to the racetrack here, all you need to do is pull up to the line, anywhere will do, and you'll get a lot of a large menu explaining what's all about to happen. Long story short, you're basically staged. We don't have the light system in right now, but you're staged. You're ready to go. You can go whenever, and you have the option at the track here to go left or right. Left is the long track, right is the short track. And depending on which direction you go with these initial waypoints will decide which track you're going to be on. So just had to take the corner here. You'll notice the waypoint system showing you where to go next. There's kind of two modes to this racing. There's the starting lap, or standing still lap, and then there's hot lapping. So after you finish your first lap, if you want to just continue, just keep driving, flat out through the finish line, and it'll start your second lap, and you'll be rewarded for the first lap you did, as well as start getting paid for the hot laps you start doing. There is a high score related to both of them individually, and you do get a bonus for beating that high score. So every time you get a faster lap, you're going to see a larger increase. I think maybe about double or so of what the reward should have been. The faster lap in general, the more you get paid. So it really pays to have a faster vehicle. And the more laps you do in a session, your payout is exponentially increased. So it does pay to stay out on track longer. This is really fun with the tire wear mod. I think it's called Lux Tire Thermals or something like that. Because your tires will degrade the longer you're out on track, but you have the decision of, do I keep going to make that extra cash, or make that more rewarding. So this feature was implemented in previous updates, and it's back now. It's not on all the tracks yet, but it is back. So there we go. We earned, looks like 3,000 even. That's unique. So yeah, there's a lot. Oh no, we earned 1,900. So that staging information shouldn't have shown. We'll probably fix that right before we release it. And then if you exit the area, you'll see you're exiting the event, and all that system stopped. So over here we have the off-road race, and this is a similar setup where we go ahead and get to the starting line. This will be a little tricky as we're up the hill. Or no, I think the starting line's down here. There we're staged, and it's the same exact system. The faster you go, the more money you make. Go when you're ready. Eventually we will add a light system to show that you're staged and you're ready to go. But again, for now we're just trying to get the core features implemented. As for drag racing goes, we're still heavy in development on reworking this. You'll notice there's an issue of cars being on the drag strip. So practicing on the drag strip is incredibly difficult and risky because of all the vehicles, as well as the police will arrest you for speeding on the drag strip. So we have some work to do there. That's kind of a vanilla thing that we're trying to work on. So this is not, there's no reward for practicing your drag racing through here. So practice at your own risk and you don't get rewarded. But we did go ahead and quickly turn on the drag mission in career mode. And this specific version is the Pro Tree version. We will flesh this out more. But basically you're going to pick, this is the exact same vanilla drag racing mission, as just we have it implemented into career to make you a little bit of cash. I think we already passed the screen, but it really only nets you about 2,000, and it's always a random vehicle relative to your vehicle in class. So we'll see if we can beat him here. I don't have a lot of confidence in this vehicle, but here we're staged. It's a Pro Tree. It was a great launch. It's actually a close race. Looks like we just don't have the horsepower though, and he's going to beat us there. This is repeatable. So we ran at like a 16-second time. This is repeatable, so we made $2,000 there. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the UI. and we can go back and do it again if we wanted to. This is just a temporary thing. We know a lot of people love drag racing. I love it. I love building drag cars, and so this is definitely a high priority item we want to get sorted um, and work on. So let's talk about the police system. So the police system is back. You might have already seen it, but we do have roaming police that will pursue you if you have traffic infractions. If you do get arrested by the police, it will have an influence on your insurance score as well, so that should be noted. If you get away from the police, if you escape, you do actually get a reward. Right now we have it just as, I guess, you sell your traffic cam footage. Really not sure how else we can make money by escaping the police randomly, but let's go ahead and see if we get a pursuit here. So there we go, we're getting pursuit for speeding. This also does work well with the police UI app that they have in the bottom left. So the bottom left there is the police UI. It's installable in vanilla BeamNG. You just gotta go to the UI menu to do it. So you can see when you're getting evaded, when you're getting arrested, when they're seeing you, how long the pursuit's been. We'll go ahead and get arrested here. They should ticket us. We got ticketed, our insurance policy went up, they told us why we got ticketed, and now we can pull away. So, makes it super fun because you can't just be running all the red lights and driving recklessly, or you can, but you need to get away, or either get away or pull over quickly. If you wait too long to pull over, they will be very aggressive towards you, but for the most part, they're not aggressive anymore. They aren't out for blood. We had that issue in the past. Another fun tip: if you remove your license plate, your evade timer will go up quicker, so you'll escape faster. But your fine for being arrested will also be very expensive, so it's a risk-reward play there. Additionally, you can also play as police. So if you hop in a police car, in the top left, you'll get a little note message that says you are now a cop. In order for you to play as a police, you have to have an actual police car. So there's police dealerships that you can purchase genuine police cars from. They need to have the role of police car. This means if you get a custom car or your own stock factory car and then put a light bar on it, it's still not a police car. Most of the time. You can experiment with that. Let's go ahead and go out and patrol here. It's really fun because the AI police will also help you in pursuits, and you can join on their pursuits. Previously, it would tell you in the top left which vehicle was fleeing from you, but now it just kind of says some message of the simplified traffic group is running from you. So you have to use your eyes to really see who's running. I hear a siren, so it sounds like something happened up above, or up ahead. Looks like this police officer here is in a pursuit, and I think I see it's an H series up ahead. Yeah, he's the one running. Obviously not pulling over. See if we can end this pursuit quickly. The longer the pursuit goes, the more money you make. Same with being when you're fleeing from the police. It's a very powerful roamer, I think. Yep. See if we can get him to a stop here. Should be the end of it. Perfect. So we made some money there. Now, in the event that the AI do get away from you, you will still get paid a small amount, and we have updated that amount. It used to be $750. Now it's actually $750. Previously, there's a bug where you would actually lose $750 for fleeing, for losing the suspect. Yeah, so the police are a lot of fun, or playing as the police is a lot of fun. You'll notice as well as cars get into collisions with each other, even if no one's fleeing, you can still sometimes pull them over and ticket them as well. All right, that's going to do it for this interview. On behalf of the RLS team, we hope you enjoy this update. We had a lot of fun creating it, and we have a lot more new content and new features coming up. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. It was super encouraging to see all the positive feedback and had all the likes and the views from the last video. That honestly helped us get the mod out quicker and fueled us. So we do appreciate all the comments you give, and we read through them all and take your feedback. This is a free mod and will always be free, but if you're interested in donating, links are in the description. And big shout out to Tristan, the co-developer, and all this. He worked really hard and made some wonderful code with his skill set. So big shout out to him and all the features he added, and also thanks to ShiftTab for editing these videos and creating the thumbnails, and also doing some playtesting with us. Super helpful. Playtesting is actually one of the hardest things. Not the hardest things, the most time-consuming things. So it's appreciate him always being willing. But with that, hope you have a wonderful time playing the RLS Crew Overhaul mod. Bye for now.